Welcome back. This is Dave Mellick, construction practice leader for Embrace Partners. And I'm here with Michael Clay, who's going to share some insights on aligning your DEI strategy and give us some insights on his experience in the public sector.
Thank you, David. I'm Michael Clay. I'm Chief of Procurement for Embrace Partners. And David, what I've seen over the years is that the insurance area has largely been exempt from the conversation about DEI and goal attainment. Because previously, contractors, CMs, design build teams, whatever the delivery system might have been, have thought that they needed to hire just subcontractors and just suppliers to be able to attain whatever the diversity goals may have been contractually required. And the problem with that is that was wrought with sometimes success and sometimes no success for a lot of factors: availability, scope of the work, the location of where the work was located, all played a factor in terms of aligning the right contractors on a particular project to execute on that project. And so insurance was not an area that was looked upon as a solution for meeting goals. And then consequently, contractors were left with shortfalls or not meeting their requirements, or going through and laboring trying to meet goals, because typically a lot of these firms they've not worked with before. I have a saying that I've used for a number of years: people do business with whom they have a relationship with. And in a lot of cases, the large GCs, CMs, design build teams, they don't have relationships with the small businesses, so therefore it becomes increasingly difficult to engage them because they're not a known entity. And then to trust that firm to go and execute on a scope of work, and that firm may or may not have a surety bond to help protect the balance sheet of that low bidder, adds more angst to the conversation. So I think with the advent of Embrace Partners being available to assist, the fact that Embrace Partners as an intermediary insurance provider who is licensed and certified, licensed in 50 states, certified in the state of New York to provide this function, is now in a position to help these contractors. So you still have to hire subcontractors, you still have to hire suppliers. And Embrace in some form or fashion through one of our hosts of our other companies can maybe assist with that. But if you're just looking for the insurance solution, then Embrace can help you achieve that with dollars that you are already expending, not additional monies, not pulling money from your overhead and profit or your profit on this job, but being able, in the space of the insurance spend that you're currently doing, repurposing that insurance spend toward Embrace, which then translates into MBE utilization.
Mm-hmm. Right. Now, that's a good point. In what we're bringing to the market is a little bit of a paradigm change, because you described how the process essentially puts the insurance spend as part of the contract as a separate kind of bureaucracy to the established procedures for goal management at the contract level. So what we're saying is we're bringing the insurance and surety spend option into the process because it's now available to qualify for goals. So we're not looking to change the process, just bring additional opportunities so contractor management and ownership can more readily achieve their goals, but also now integrate the insurance spend in a way that's productive for everybody. So we at Embrace are glad to help bring the solution to the table.